Alright guys, how's it going? Same day, just a different part. I figured I'd split it up into 2 videos, well really 3. Pulling the engine out, fixing everything, putting the engine back in. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the oil draining in that while I reshim the throwout bearing right there. And then I gotta pick the engine back up, drop the oil pan, put some sealer on it, and put the oil pan back on, and then the engine will be ready to reinstall. Probably won't get to reinstalling it today. Probably will hold off and do that until tomorrow. So let's get right into it. Go ahead and get the oil drain in here. Okay, so we got our oil draining down there. These are the shims for the throwout bearing. I got actually like tons of these, but we're just gonna kind of play with it and see how it looks. You know, I took all the measurements, you know, the bell housing on, measure here, measure there, and this is where I ended up. So we're gonna kind of just take an educated guess on where it needs to be, judging by how far our pedal was traveling and how far our clutch was engaging or disengaging. So gonna go ahead and just let that drain while I hop in the engine bay here and get this taken care of. Okay, so now we're in the engine bay. Hopefully this guy should just slide right off of there. Should be plenty of room. I can put some new shims on, slide it back on. Just that easy. So we'll see if we can't find a spot to put you guys. So drop one of my shims. See if I can't put you guys there without making too much of a mess here. Just as simple as that. Huh. Didn't appear that I was running any shims. So these guys just slide onto here like that. I think we're gonna add a couple more. Like I said, I got all kinds of shims for it, so we're just gonna kind of maybe add 3 more. We'll see how this guy sits on here now. Definitely sits a lot further up. We have quite a bit of distance we can travel. So go ahead and add 1 more. Maybe 2 more. Okay, that looks a lot better. We've added quite a bit to it, but we're still in a good spot there. Seems like an awful lot, so I think I'm going to take at least one out. I think that should be okay. Take a depth measurement maybe, and we'll see what happens between that and the clip fingers. So pop out. I got the depth set, I think, where I want it. Once again, I'm kind of just taking an educated guess, hoping that's gonna work. And you know, worst case scenario, I guess it only took me 2 hours to pull the engine out. So worst case scenario, I gotta pull it back out, right? Can't get any worse than it is right now. So that's one way to look at it, and that's how I'm gonna take it. So just gotta drop the oil pan, clean that up, seal it, put it back on, go through the torque sequence that I didn't know existed when I first put the oil pan on, but apparently there is a torque sequence for the oil pan. Wasn't aware of that, didn't know. But now I know, and now we can fix it because the engine's out. So we're gonna go ahead and jack that up and get that fixed. We got the engine jacked up, got a drip pan underneath it because it'll probably drip some oil. And we're gonna go ahead and start undoing our oil pan bolts so that we can drop the oil pan, get that all resealed up nice, do the proper torque sequence, and put some RTV on it, get it back together, clean everything up. So it's kind of funny. Whoop, whoop, whoop. As you can see, we got our oil pan off. And our oil pan is over here. So we're just gonna clean that up and put some RTV on the oil pan before we set the gasket down. And then we're gonna put some RTV on the top of the gasket as well. That's the plan. All right, now just gonna put the oil pan back on. I'll let you guys watch me struggle putting the oil pan back on because it is a struggle with one person. Ideally I'd have help, but I don't have any help in the garage today, so we're gonna do it on our own. Hopefully we can get it in without messing up the gasket that I just laid down. And hopefully everything seals up, no more leaks. We can reinstall the engine tomorrow. Alright, got the oil pan all up. I'm going to go ahead and snug it up, and then we'll wait and torque everything down in the proper sequence. So that's it for now. Like, comment, subscribe down below. And don't forget to check out the link down there for t-shirts and whatnot. And we will see you in the next one.